Hey guys, welcome back to Bad Moms in Business, the podcast. My name is Bridgette Robertson.
I'm Amanda Sharp.
I'm Danielle Monahan.
And today, in the spirit of Thanksgiving and November, we are talking about gratitude and thankfulness and all the things that come along with that. So we're super excited to bring you that topic. But first, Danielle texted us the other day and she said, guys, we're going to play a game. And so Amanda and I have no idea what this looks like, what it means. So Danielle, I'll kick it to you and let you explain.
All right. So I heard this game actually on another podcast. We can link them below. I don't know if anybody watches the Try Guys on YouTube, but they have a podcast, which is the Tripod, and then their wives or spouses or whatever, they have the Try Wives podcast. It's the You Can Sit With Us podcast. And I was listening to that and they played this game and I was like stealing it. And so some of these, I think only two of these were like the exact categories. I'll explain it in a second. Anyways, and then I came up with my other categories. So this is called Which Would You Kill? I'm looking at a piece of paper and you guys are watching.
Which would you kill?
Which would you kill? And so I have different categories. I have TV shows, Chris's, like Hollywood Chris's, pizza toppings, candy, and stores. And so I'm going to give 4 out of each of those categories. And then you guys have to decide which one are you just nixing, like which one's out for good. So I kind of feel weird, like calling it Which Would You Kill with the Chris's, because it's like people, but like, it's fine.
Right.
Well, are you guys ready? Because I didn't give you any hints at all.
Yes, I'm ready.
I love games.
The first one is TV shows. So which would you kill out of TV shows? Seinfeld, Friends, Golden Girls, or Cheers? Bridgette, I know yours. It's not happening.
No, actually you don't. So you thought that I was going to say Friends, right? Because we talk about this all the time, how I didn't grow up in a Friends household. We didn't watch it. But because so many people love it, I couldn't kill that. So run them through again.
Seinfeld, Friends, Golden Girls, and Cheers.
I'm gonna get some heat for this.
I know I am too.
I'm gonna kill the Golden Girls because I'm just over it.
What? What?
Let's take this off air right now, Bridgette Robertson.
They've made such this like weird comeback.
Yeah.
I love the Golden Girls.
Sorry, they're dead.
Amanda, what's yours?
Yeah, and shoot down that theme song for our podcast intro anyway. Mine is, and I don't think I'll get a lot of slack, maybe, but I can confidently say Seinfeld. I cannot stand the noises of that show, like the in between the scenes when it's like wing wing jung, like all those like like springs are boinging, and I can't stand it. Like it just drives me up. So kill Seinfeld all day long.
So I am right there with you.
Girl, yes!
And I do think we're going to get a lot of heat for that. I, like Bridgette, did not grow up in a Friends household. I did not grow up in a Seinfeld household. I like Jerry Seinfeld as a person. I've watched his Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee. I think that's really cool. I just don't like the show. I just don't like it. I just don't like any of it. Okay. So also, if you guys are on our Instagram or on our Facebook group, tell us which one of these that you would kill as well. Okay, so the next one is Hollywood Chris's. Okay, so we have Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pratt, Chris Evans, and Chris Pine. And if I'm being real honest, I had to look up a couple of these because I'm not real good with names.
I don't know 3 out of the 4.
What? Okay, which ones don't you know?
I only know Chris Pratt.
What?
That's it.
Okay, so Chris Hemsworth is
Tell me I'm not alone, viewers. Tell me I'm not alone.
That's Thor, right?
Thor.
My brother's confused, so I know that there is the other Hemsworth.
Yeah, so Chris Hemsworth is Thor, correct.
Chris Evans is Captain America.
Yep.
Okay.
You know Chris Pratt.
Yeah, you know Chris Pratt. And then Chris Pine is the guy from Star Trek.
Correct.
Like the new Star Trek?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Bridgette, you go first because you're the B, but it's going to be easy for me.
Pine. See you later. Don't care. Don't care about Star Trek. Don't care about, yeah, bye.
I'm going to have to second that because of the shows that I'm aware of, like that's the least that I'm interested in. So no offense, whatever his name is again, Chris Pine, but you're the weakest link today.
I'm gonna make it unanimous. He's my pick too. So sorry, Chris Pine.
He's boring.
The next one is pizza toppings. So mushrooms, onions, pineapples, or bacon.
That's so hard because I'm one of those weird ones that likes pineapple on pizza.
Oh,
Although I don't order it all the time because nobody else in my family likes it. But I also love all those other things. Here's the thing. Can I say that if they're canned mushrooms, they're out of here. I hate canned mushrooms on a pizza.
So right.
Yes.
So right.
So if we're talking canned mushrooms, see you later. Fresh mushrooms, gotta keep those and get rid of pineapple.
Okay.
Interesting. And I have to say, I love how you said pineapples with an S. That's cute.
Did I?
No, Danielle did as well. Pineapples. Like, that's a Michigan thing.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I did.
Is it written down as pineapples?
That is so a Michigan thing.
So onion was one of the options.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say onion.
That surprises me.
Yeah, yeah.
So my answer on this, I actually don't like 3 of these just in general, especially on pizza. I like pineapple, but I don't like it on pizza. I can't stand bacon. I can't stand onion. And you are so right about the mushrooms. I love mushrooms.
I was worried about getting heat for Seinfeld.
I know, but I'm still going with onions because they're sneaky. They infect everything with their taste and their smells and stuff. And it's not as easy to pick off. Bacon can do the same thing, but it's not as offensive to me. So I'm going with onions.
For the viewers who are maybe just tuning in or getting to know us a little bit better by this podcast, Danielle hates onions with so much of her body. So I think you just got a little taste of her hate for that onion during that spiel.
I apologize. Okay.
Like sneaky little boogers.
They are. Okay, so the next category is candy. So we have Kit Kat, Reese's, Three Musketeers, or Payday. And I call it Reese's. I think it's like Reese's or whatever.
Again, Michigan.
It's Reese's, you know?
I object.
Oh.
I mean, look at me. Do you think that I don't love candy? I love candy. I love a Payday, which I know is maybe controversial. But of those 4, I would have to get rid of the Payday because chocolate wins every time for me.
Right.
So for me, I would get, and bear with me, rid of the Three Musketeers because it's not, sometimes I'm throwing something in my stomach that just to like put something in my stomach, and a Three Musketeers can't hold up its end of the bargain when I'm doing that, but a Payday sure can. It's got the nuts and stuff on it, so it's a little bit heartier. It's like a Snickers, you know, but without the chocolate.
For sure.
And I mean, Snickers' whole campaign is like, when you're hungry, like take a Snickers. So that's why.
Yeah, that's their campaign. Yep, I'm sure they're super impressed with you.
I'm not a jingle writer.
So I'm gonna vote for the Payday. I think Three Musketeers is very underrated.
Agreed.
It's not my favorite. I think Kit Kat's my favorite, which I feel like a lot of people kind of they diss on some Kit Kat too. But Kit Kat's my favorite. But yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Paydays. I've never really been a big Payday fan, and I think it's like because what you said is chocolate always wins.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, the last and final category is stores. We have Target, Walmart, Meijer, for those of you who live in our area of the world, and Macy's.
Okay. Okay. So
Hmm.
here's the thing. I love to shop on Black Friday.
Mhm.
And while any other time of the year I could get rid of Walmart, Walmart has some pretty sweet deals.
They do.
And you can find the most random stuff on Black Friday. That being said, Macy's I feel like is pretty antiquated because you can't stack coupons there. And I don't like that.
I don't know anything about stacking coupons. I'm like, what's that mean? I don't even know. You just use more than one?
Yeah, like, at Kohl's, you can use your 30% off with your $5 off with your free shipping. And at Macy's, they're like, girl, you better just pick one and be thankful that we're even giving you a discount on our overpriced goods. So Macy's, goodbye.
Okay.
Macy's, if you're listening, Bridgette has spoken. I love that. I love that. I am going to easily throw Walmart under the bus. I cannot shop there. It's not because I'm above the Walmart prices or anything like that. I walk in the store and I instantly get in a bad mood. The lighting hurts my eyes. It's never straightened enough for me. It's just too overwhelming for me. So I throw Walmart out on my list. I'm a killing Walmart all day long.
Wow.
I'm very passionate on that. Walmart is your onions, Danielle. Got a little crazy. Sorry, guys. Settle down, Amanda.
Aggressive on that one. I like how nobody even questioned Target. Like I go in, and there's something that is so fitting that you go into Target and Target will tell you what to buy. Like you go in there and you don't even have anything that you need to buy and Target will tell you.
You just go there, yeah.
I love Target so much. I'm also going with Walmart. I never really go. The ones around here, I'm sure that there are some fantastic Walmarts other places, but I also said Walmarts but it was plural. It's fine. But I don't know. We just don't have great ones around here, I feel. And so I never go. Even on Black Friday, I rarely go to Walmart. Mm-hmm. But I do agree. Whenever their like Black Friday little pamphlet, like book thing comes out, it's like a book. It's like huge. Yes. They have everything on sale.
And when you go on Black Friday, I kid you not, they have like these cardboard boxes and they have like Carhartt socks that you're never going to find again. You can only get them on Black Friday. $5 pajama sets for your kids. Like just the weirdest, most random stuff. And I live for that on Black Friday. But otherwise, yeah, I agree.
I'm just going to say it out loud. When you're on Facebook looking at all the Black Friday fights that are happening, they're never at Target. I'll let our viewers come to their own conclusion.
Yeah, so we want to know what you guys would kill out of each of those categories. Sound off below. We want to know.
What a fun game.
That was fun.
We could do these like every so often with like a ton of different categories. So if you guys have a fun category for us, let us know because this is fun.
I think, just this concept of the game is endless. So I'm excited to do more of these. Good idea, Danielle. Thanks for bringing that to our podcast.
That was fun.
I totally stole the idea from another podcast. It's fine.
Hey, you give them a shout out. That's totally fine. We duplicate what's working and it's a compliment.
Exactly.
All right, guys. I did some research and I couldn't find any reliable sources on the benefits of thankfulness or gratefulness. So I did the second best thing, which was the benefits of positive thinking, right? And so I reached out to both Danielle and Bridgette and said, hey, are these reliable sources? And Bridgette's like, they are the sources. And I was like, okay, perfect. I'll stay on these. Because sometimes I get like the shiny, like I like what it looks like better than the information that they're actually giving me. So Thank you for helping me get there, Bridgette and Danielle. But basically, I was floored by the benefits of positive thinking / gratefulness. So researchers continue to explore the effects of positive thinking and optimism on health. Health benefits that positive thinking may provide include increased lifespan, lower rates of depression, lower levels of distress, greater resistance to the common cold, better psychological and physical well-being, better cardiovascular health and reduced risk of death from cardiovascular disease, and then better coping skills during hardships and times of stress, which, holy smokes, like, is this not the time to be thankful then and positive since we're going through all of what we're going through?
Yeah.
And what I really, really liked, because for those of the, I have a long list of heart issues in my family. So this was very intriguing to me that
That's
people with a family history of heart disease who also have had a positive outlook were 1/3 less likely to have a heart attack or other cardiovascular event within 5 to 25 years than those that have a negative outlook.
Wow.
That's almost better than medicine.
Your
I'm not a
mind.
doctor. I take that with what you say. But for someone like me, who doesn't take medicine right now, I mean, it's better than nothing.
Well, let's put that disclaimer out there. We are not medical professionals. Please consult your doctor.
Absolutely.
Yeah, keep taking that blood pressure medication.
1,000%. Our point is, if you add the positive thinking to it, wow, it can't hurt. You can't hurt from being positive. And that was from Mayo Clinic and Johns Hopkins, which is very reliable sources, and they're very good at what they do. So I do feel like that's a reliable source. And we'd be happy to link the articles in the description.
The mind is such a crazy thing.
It is.
It can control so much of what goes on inside your body. That's crazy.
It's amazing. So and some of the tips were just fake smile, fake it till you make it. And I'm like, oh, okay.
I have heard that before, that if you are in a terrible mood or you're grumpy or mad or whatever, if you just put a smile on your face, eventually, because your brain associates that with positivity and happiness and stuff, that it will, I don't know, work its magic.
It works its magic. So I love that.
Back when I was a call center
extraordinaire.
Employee, that's what we'll call me. But they used to say that, put a smile on your face before you answer that phone, because it'll be obvious in your voice. You can hear it. It's true. So interesting.
Can I go off on a quick side note, because I just did this. Did you know that this is not what the next generation is doing? And it makes me feel so old. Because they don't associate this as being like a phone, oh, I'm picking up a phone. They do this.
I'm sorry, what? So for those that are just listening.
Yes.
Imagine,
I don't know how to
you're picking up a phone from its receiver and you use your thumb and your pinky, as the phone.
And
Danielle is saying that today's kids, today's youth, open their palm flat
palm
and hold it up like they're talking on a phone.
Talk to the hand. I mean, it's
you just waydated us.
Sorry, guys.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
I know. I just found this out a couple of weeks ago, and my mind was blown. And I literally asked a couple of kids, because I was at this family function, and I was like, show me what it looks like to be on the phone. And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, with your hand, show me. And they just hold their straight hand up to their face. And I was like, ew, no. And I was like, what about this? And I show them, what we're used to seeing. And they were like, what are you doing? What are you holding?
Is that isn't that hang 10 or something? I don't even know what that means. But
I don't even know.
Oh, I hate it. I hate that.
Yeah. Okay. So tangent over.
I'm killing that. That's killed. Flat palm killed.
Bridgette has spoken. Don't be flat palmers.
So weird.
It's so weird. We're just getting older. Anywho, so Bridgette, did you want to start our long list of what we are thankful / grateful for?
Yes. So we each have a list here, and I don't know how involved we really need to get with each thing, because it's kind of, some of them are pretty
explanation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because some of them are pretty obvious. So my first thing was my husband and my kids, because they're the best.
They are the best.
She only threw her husband in there because he listens to our podcast. I'm kidding.
But doesn't that make that's what I'm grateful for. He has always been so supportive. And in fact, it's funny, we were talking about I did the update on my laptop today, and I was thinking about that he bought me this laptop before I'd even sold a house, when I first got my real estate license. So like that kind of stuff. He's just the greatest.
That's
That
awesome.
is so
Love that so much.
sweet.
Yeah. Anyway, what's yours, Amanda?
I had to buy my laptop myself, but anyway. I'm gonna default to happy now, and
Put that smile on.
I'm putting a smile on. No, my first one is I'm super grateful for my relationship with the Lord.
That's a good
And I
one.
say relationship because to me it's more than a religion and a building and all that good stuff, because a relationship meets me where I'm at with him, wherever I'm at, and so that's why I say relationship.
Yeah, I like it.
Thanks.
My first one is my family. I kind of went a little bit broader than Bridgette. I love my husband and my son and my dogs and my family. My mom is literally my best friend. Hi, Mom. I know you're watching. And yeah, I just love my family so much, and I'm so, so grateful for them. Especially during times of like quarantine and stuff like that. Like, it's nice that you have people you like to be around, in your home.
For sure.
Love that. I love that.
All right. So number 2 for me is church. So nice work, Amanda.
Sorry. I put it in order of importance for me, so I'm so sorry.
Oh, wow.
Way to show us up there.
Sorry.
Maybe I should have said mine is in no particular order.
Yes, say that. There you go. Sorry.
No, you're fine. But church. So I have a wonderful, wonderful Bible-based church, and I have such amazing friends there, and I have really amazing examples of who I want to be as a mother and a wife and just a woman in the world. And I'm so thankful that my pastor and I sometimes disagree, but I'm so thankful that I can like meet him and say, hey, you know what? I kind of disagree about this. And we can have a really nice conversation and walk away as friends. I mean, we don't disagree on anything biblical, but I'm just thankful that I have a relationship like that.
That's awesome.
That's huge, because I think a lot of people go through the motions of that. And so for you, and that's as simple as it is for them, where you've seeked out that right place for you and you have it. And I love that.
Mm-hmm.
So awesome. So my second important, sorry guys, is Owen and Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, like Owen and Marcus. So Owen being, first in that. Anyone who knows me knows that that's just, yes, for the visual. Yes, I'm so sorry. Owen's just my world. He's just my world, and I'm so grateful. And I think all the time, like, what did I do to be able to have him?
Yes.
I just love him so much, and doesn't mean he's perfect by any means. He's just so right for me. I just love being his mom.
I feel like I totally get you on that. Like, I did not know I would love being a mom so much until Watson came along. I just want to squish him.
I know. And I can't squish Owen anymore because he's too old for that, but I try. And Marcus is on that same, sentence, just because he puts up with me and my love for our child. And, he never tells me no. He just kind of lets me run with life in general. So for that, I'm super grateful.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
My next one is my health. I feel like that's something that I take for granted a lot, and I am not perfect, right? I mean, we even talked a couple of weeks ago about weight and stuff like that. I'm very hard on myself most of the time, and I just wanted to take the time to realize, like, your body is a well-oiled machine. Your health is relatively perfect. Like, let's just be thankful for it. Just be thankful for the health that you have. Not everybody is so thankful or so lucky.
So true.
Yeah, that's super important. Is it back to me already?
It is.
Yeah. All right. So for number 3, I put flexibility, not in my body whatsoever. Can't touch my toes, but I am thankful for a career that allows me to have flexibility. My kids, as most of you know, were in uh, like a pandemic pod, and that has closed down under Michigan's new orders. So my kids are back home with me, virtual learning, and I'm so thankful that I can be here with them. Um, Throws a wrench into some of my plans as far as my business goes, but it's fine. Like, I'm able to be flexible, and so for that I'm thankful.
That's such a good one. That's such a good one. My third one is friends, such as yourselves. I mean, you guys have gotten me through so many things, and just to hear me talk sometimes, because sometimes I just need to say the words that are in my head, and there needs to be no explanation for my frustration or sadness or whatever. And really, it's like a judgment-free zone.
100%.
And I am so grateful for that. So thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
It's my turn, right? My next one is my career. I know we don't really talk about it a whole lot, but I have a degree in microbiology. And so running a business is not something that I ever thought that I would be doing. And I am very grateful for the flexibility, for the freedom, for the sense of empowerment that I get from running a business. It's pretty incredible, and I love it.
That's awesome. I love that. My fourth is my friends and my neighbors, who are my friends. But during this pandemic, when we couldn't go out and do things, my neighbors became sort of my bubble here at home. And I am just so grateful for their friendship. And then, of course, you know, my extended friends outside of my neighborhood. I have friends that I've been close with since middle school, which is just amazing. I have friends that from all over the country, from a mom board that I joined when I was pregnant with Jace, and we're still friends. You guys, of course. So I'm just thankful to have, outside of my family, a really great group of people to love and support me, and vice versa.
I love it.
I love that. And shout out to those mom board. Is that what you called them? A mom board? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Because they were like, I believe, the first to like fearlessly like get sold on this idea for us. Like they were so on it. I loved it.
Yep, absolutely. They are the best. And I have known them, like I said, since I was pregnant with Jace. Jace will be 8 this year.
Wow.
So it's amazing. And we met for the first time, some of us, a year and a half ago. And it's just a really great connection to have. And we all have kids the same age.
That's awesome.
I love that. And especially this year, to have that support, even if it's not in person.
Yeah.
It's huge. So my fourth, I already ran it past Danielle and Bridgette because I felt funny saying this out loud because I don't want it to come off wrong. So no, it's coming from a safe place and a good place in my heart that I don't mean it to be mean or arrogant or anything, or like I have this perfect life. But I'm just so grateful that I had as normal of a childhood as I possibly could have had.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that so paved the way to my road that I'm on. And I'm just so grateful for that.
I love that. I feel like a lot of people probably don't think about that as being something to be thankful for. So I think that's really cool you said that.
It was just really on my heart, and I put it as number 4. But regardless, it was important.
Yes, absolutely.
No, I'm happy. I'm glad that you added that. That's great.
Mm-hmm. So my fourth one is a bit controversial, probably. I also ran it past you guys because I was a little nervous about it. But I am thankful for 2020. Don't come for me. So hear me out. I feel like 2020, I've said this before on another podcast, I think 2020 is like a year of accountability. I think that we all have learned a lot, had our eyes open to a lot of things that maybe we didn't realize. I think I've grown a lot as a human, as a mom, as a wife, but also as a white female. And I think that had this year not happened the way that it did, I don't know that I would be where I'm at today, at least mentally. And I'm very thankful for 2020.
Such a great point.
Yeah, I agree. It had 2020, as awful as it's been, has allowed us to slow down and reset and
Yes.
consider what's important. So I think that's great.
I saw a meme that said, shoot, now I'm not going to remember it, of course, but it said something like, instead of being thankful for what you're going to get, it's being thankful for what you have.
Mhm.
And I thought that was
Yes.
really interesting.
That's
Yep.
such a good point. Such a good point. I feel like, how's life happening for you right now, Bridgette?
Oh, well, there's Jace. He was just letting me know. Jace, what were you letting me know?
Ariel's chewing on toilet paper and she won't leave it.
Oh.
He's like, and she won't leave it. All that was missing was a snap. And there you have it.
That was awesome.
Oh,
I do that all the time to my brother.
this is Jace's debut on our Bad Moms
This
and
is
Bridgette
Jace.
podcast. He's
Say
adorable.
hi, say bye.
Hi, bye, Mom, everyone.
Okay. So just a reminder, my kids aren't in school anymore. They're home with me.
That pandemic pod is gone.
Yes, it is. Okay, so last round here.
Yes.
So we can all get back to life.
Yes. Last round for me is technology. And I am just so thankful because we were considered in our career not essential earlier this year. So I ran a ton of meetings and presentations through Zoom. I met with you guys through Zoom to keep sane. We had hangouts with, again, the girls on the mom board through Zoom. My kids have been able to do school because of technology. So I know that it's a blessing and a curse, but I really am thankful for it this year.
I love it.
I think that's huge, and I think a lot of people feel that way, so that's a great one. For me, my fifth and last is work. I'm just so grateful that I have work. It's my choice of work, and the sky is the limit with my work, and it feeds me, and I just love it so much. It's one of those self-care things. I just love it.
I love it. You're killing it, lady.
Yeah.
Okay, my last one is this podcast because I love you both so much. And I'm so thankful for all of the support that everybody's been showing us and, on our Facebook page and on our Instagram and stuff like that and being shared and, everybody listening on the podcast or watching on YouTube. Like, I'm just so thankful for it. And this is like a mini group therapy session for us all, right?
I couldn't agree more. I wholeheartedly agree with that.
This was the best decision that I think we made all year was to do this.
And we were doing it anyway. I always go back to we were doing it. And I mean, it's no extra time out of our day. We just started hitting the record button.
Yeah.
So I love it. I love it too. And I put that in part of my work. And then of course, /friends, the podcast, it can go in either category. So it
goes all over
there.
I'm so thankful for it. And I just love you guys and everybody out there listening or watching. I just love everybody.
We are truly blessed with the momentum that we have received for this adventure for us. I mean, our numbers continue to grow. Our relationships with our viewership continue to grow. I feel like I'm getting to know so many of them. They're getting to know us. It's just super sweet. And I love every second of it.
Yeah. Me too. It's been a really fun.
Good vibes. I like that.
Oh, it's been a really fun project to work on. So I'm thankful for it too. And I'm thankful for the people who are joining us and listening and commenting. And it's just been fun.
I think we all need a bit of like a passion project out there, right? Like a lot of people are doing things or are in careers or in jobs that they don't necessarily feel like they're being fulfilled. And I think they just need to find whatever their niche is and try to do something that makes them happy. Even if it's, drawing a picture or something like that, just something that kind of sparks some
joy
fire up inside you, And this is it for me.
Absolutely. And I know we try hard to say done is better than perfect, but I would say, find that passion and have it meet you where you're at in the season that you're in. No different than what we are. Is my background perfect right now for this podcast? No. But we're doing it.
Exactly.
We're doing
my
it.
microphone is at my office because I got these kids sprung on me. So.
And I mean, part of me thinks like even when hopefully we have 1 million viewers at one point, we still will probably still have some of the same original life flair in the background because that's who we are.
Speaking of 1 million followers.
You going there? Are you going there?
Oh, I'm going there. Have we ever talked about what the little pact was that we decided?
No.
If we hit, guys.
I'm not grateful for this conversation right now.
Listen to any part of this podcast. Listen to this part right now. If we hit 1 million followers on any platform, it does not matter where. If we hit 1 million, we are all getting matching tattoos. And Amanda is included in this.
Yes!
And we are getting this right here, our logo. For those of you that aren't watching, our logo, we will get matching tattoos of our logo if we hit 1 million subscribers
and I think
or followers.
I think it's important to say that Danielle and I both have tattoos, and I would get a tattoo of.
I would get this now. Like, I'm fine with that.
Like, whatever it is.
It's worth it.
I mean, I do it.
Full disclosure, I'm the one who came up with that $1 million or million followers. One, because I do believe in us and I think we can get there at one point. But I also wanted to protect my body as much as I could because I am tattoo-less.
Let's do this, guys. I want you to share this. We will record the entire thing. You will watch each of us getting tattooed. The entire process. We'll do it.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
No pressure or anything.
No, I'm not afraid of the pain or anything like that. It's just such a commitment. But as we discussed before, if we hit that 1 million and we have that much of our work put into this, I will plaster that on my body with pride. Because that was a lot of, I don't want to say work because I have so much fun doing it, but it'll just represent such a historic time in my life.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think that's what most tattoos do. I think when people, that's their way of expressing a season, a moment for whatever reason, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I have a lot of nonsense tattoos. I have 11 or 12. So some of them are just like, what do you guys want to do tonight? Go get tattoos? Cool.
Stop it. Have you ever done that, Bridgette?
1,000%.
I only have 2 like that. Kind of 3. Really, I only have 1 that's like, it's fine. I have 2 that really mean a lot to me. The other 2 are like, they're there. It's fine. I don't regret them, but you know.
Mm-hmm. That is so fascinating. Wow. I mean, we said we were going to learn a lot about each other, between our viewership and us, and we're doing that. We're putting it all out on the table. And if you have a good recommendation of where I should put that to once we get there, that would be a little hidden right in the comments. Because this baby's kind of big. They're like, not a little one, Amanda, this big. No pressure.
It'll be worth it.
It's got to hide this. Well, I will say if I put this on my body, I'm going to get an Owen tattoo as well.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'll do it right,
totally
at the same time.
that.
Why not?
Yeah. I love it.
So how do we want to wrap this up? Are we going to be what for the week?
I think just be thankful. Be in your, dig down deep and find something to be grateful for, whatever it might be, because I know the world looks kind of scary to a lot of people right now, but there's always something. The air in your lungs, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Be
And
grateful.
I dare say every situation you can find something to be thankful for.
Absolutely. Like, most people wouldn't be thankful for this year, but I know it's not over yet, but we have persevered, we have made it through, and we have come out stronger. So keep moving forward, guys.
So true. So true. I love it. So be grateful.
Be grateful. Be grateful. And as always, I'm going to say it. Find us on Instagram, find us on Facebook, find us where you find your favorite podcasts. Like, subscribe, rate, review. It all helps. We love you so much, and we're so thankful for you.
And don't forget, we need to get to 1 million followers.
1 million or
1
bust.
million, guys.
That audio was as clear as Danielle's been the whole time. Ow. I love it. See you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.